She's grabbing the voodoo doll. Look, she's doing voodoo. So the last time I was here, I believe Darrel took his son Lucifer to the realm of magic, and Darrel was able to get his spellcaster trait removed through the rite of dissolution. And we're trying to get Lucifer initiated, but he hasn't really had the chance to yet. He tried to buddy up with a sage, and he didn't get friendly enough with them that they let him learn some magic. So Darrel's hungry. Let's just have him do what Brandy has done so many times when she was living here for free. Let's just have him maybe have a quick meal of cereal. Darrel will just come on over here. It looks like Lucifer, he's late for school. He's really mad. He's worried his grades are gonna suffer. But you know, you're in the realm of magic, so just come over here and eat, Lucifer. Maybe some things are more important than school. Come get some cereal. So Darrel's over here chowing down, and for some reason it looks just stinky. He's really angry just because he's hot-headed, so we don't even know what exactly happened. But he's mad, but he thinks the food is good. And there goes Lucifer, so he's going to come sit down by his dad, and they can have some nice father-son bonding. Now, Lucifer's a little tense. He wished he could be at school, but Darrel's going to say, hey, look on the bright side. Like, I know you're missing school, but you're going to learn something so much more important than math or science. You're going to learn magic. And Lucifer is like, yeah, I mean, I don't want my grades to suffer. So, you know, like, I do want to go to college and, you know, I just don't want this to get in my way. And Darrel's like, come on, man. I mean, I'm supposed to be at work right now. I do have a real good job, but, you know, I wanted to spend time with you and make sure you could get your magical goals realized. And it does say his performance at work will suffer if he misses too many days. But he's like, yeah, my son needed me. You know, it's a family emergency. I'll be back tomorrow. And Lucifer kind of trudges off. I guess maybe he's just really uncomfortable and tired. Oh my gosh, is that Brandy? His mother? Who's that? Dylan. Poor Dylan. This is Brandy's magical double. I should have known that wasn't Brandy because I didn't put her in that outfit. But there's her magical double, Dylan. She looks really sad because everyone's been like harassing her thinking she's Brandy and she's not. So this poor duplicado double has just been like given crap by so many people. No wonder she's sad. I feel bad for her. But, I mean, what can you do? Magical double is a magical double. So, there's only so much it can do. And I'm kind of hoping, you know, Lucifer will wake up eventually. And I'm thinking we got to find a sage. I really want to see if he can be, like, officially committed to magic. I don't know if he's too young, but I see Darrel's over here eating and just kind of reflecting. And he's just thinking how much better life has been since Brandy's gone. But he's also still concerned remembering how she did try to burn down his house. And he's thinking, you know, he should probably build his magical power, maybe get a protection spell. But he's also getting a little sleepy. Oh, there's a sage. Okay, so let's have Darrel see. Maybe he can get a protection spell from this sage. So he'll just come up, he'll start talking about, you know, the latest book. Darrel is a bookworm, so he loves to discuss what he's been reading, and he just asks the sage, you know, have you read Magical Motes? And the sage's like, yeah, that's a pretty good one. And Darrel will go ahead and brighten his day, like, hey man, it's so good to run into you here. You know, it's just like the icing on the cake. And he's gonna say, your outfit is looking so good. And he's also gonna discuss interest a little bit, kind of warm up to the sage, and then let's go for, oh, he's not a spellcaster anymore. He can't learn any spells because I spaced out. So look, his whole magical menu is gone. So, okay, I mean, chat away, guys, but let's get Lucifer over here to talk to the sage, too. And let's come ask about career. Darrel's like, come on, son, come over here. I've got a real-life sage for you to talk to. He's like, come on over. We need protection spells. We need you to really empower yourself and learn, strong magic so that we can make sure your mom doesn't kill us all. So Lucifer's like, okay, yeah, hi, my name's Lucifer. He's gonna joke, like, my mom is an evil witch, and one of my earliest memories is when she devoted me to the Dark Lord. And the sage is like, really? Huh? And Lucifer's gonna be like, yeah, he'll make small talk, he'll get to know. He's like, that's how things went in my house. My mom's an evil witch. And the sage is like, really? She sounds like a monster. Darrel's like, oh yeah, he's not exaggerating. She's truly evil. I met her here, actually. The sage is like, oh my gosh, well, what do you possibly need? And Lucifer's like, actually, I need to go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. So he's got to go take care of business. Darrel is over here just cooking away, thinking about Brandy and wondering, what is she going to do next? She tried to burn down his house. She's tried to kill his wife, Amelia. I mean, what exactly is she going to do next? And then I feel like Lucifer really needs to talk to a sage. I'm kind of, sad he had to take a potty break right then because we were buttering that sage up. Okay, so I guess he's been gaming on the toilet on his phone because he just got more skill with that. Oh, there's our sage. So let's go talk to him some more. Let's go discuss interest. So Lucifer is thinking, magic does seem kind of interesting. Let me just find out a little bit more about it. He's like, a lot of the people hanging out here seem pretty cool. I mean, maybe I could fit in here. Maybe this was worth missing school for. So he's like, hey, yeah, like, I really like it here. It's super clean. People are nice. And, it's a pretty nice day outside, too. He's just kind of making chit chat. And so the sage is going to be like, really, you think it's nice? Do you feel the elementals? Do you feel that power from your ancient bloodline? And Lucifer is going to be like, oh yeah, I definitely feel the power of the elementals. And so the sage is like, well, if you really want to connect, I think I can help you with that. And so let's just have Lucifer ask him to teach some practical magic. Gerardo's done with school. He's doing satisfactory. Good for him. And Lucifer is just like, yeah, if you could teach me a thing or two, like especially maybe a protection spell or just anything that could prevent my mom from hurting me. And the sage's like, look, I can't share my magic with just anyone. Let's get to know each other first. So Lucifer will be like, yeah, okay, well, you mentioned like connecting to the elements. Let's go cloud gaze together. So it looks like the sage did not want to cloud gaze with Lucifer. That's a little sad, but Lucifer just went to get some food. So I feel like Lucifer still needs to get some magic. So he's going to come up and bug this sage until he gets magic. And it says he's also lactose intolerant. So here goes Lucifer to try to ingratiate himself with the magical sage. And I mean, Lucifer really has grown up a lot since when he was a kid. Let's just keep like talking to the sage to kind of raise the relationship bar. He's like, yeah, I love the realm of magic. Tell me more about being a sage. Did you have to study a lot? And the sage is like, I mean, yeah, I've studied a fair amount. And Lucifer will tell him like a really cool story. He just got some more charisma. And Lucifer actually feels really happy to be here. He likes the way it's decorated. He likes the conversations. So he'll have a deep conversation with the sage. And I mean, he's really getting kind of bored. He wants to have some fun. But I feel like we just want to make sure the sage will actually teach us. So let's try again to ask if he'll teach us a spell. Oh, he just pulled out his wand. Yeah, he taught Lucifer Scrubberoo. And Lucifer's like, thank you so much. I mean, that's, really cool that you just helped me. And he'll say, I just, think that's super awesome. And he'll maybe try to see if he could learn just one more spell since we're here. So let's just maybe ask to teach a potion recipe. And Lucifer's like, look, man, I don't mean to bother you, but it was hard for me to get here. I had to skip school. And like, if there's any way you could teach me a potion, like maybe that could help me prevent my evil witch mom from taking over. And the sage seems to agree. He gave him a sample of the potion of good fortune. So Lucifer needs to just say thank you, give him a compliment. He's socialized. He's fully socialized now, but he's really tired and he's really bored. So I think at this point he's going to say goodbye, and then let's just get him and Darrel to go back home. So mission accomplished. Darrel is no longer a spellcaster, and Lucifer learned some spells, and I guess because he had an ancient bloodline, he didn't have to find the moats. Because I was thinking Lucifer would have to get the magic initiation, but I realized since he was born to a witch, that's probably why he didn't. These guys have to get back home. Oh, they don't live there anymore. Oh my gosh. That would have been bad if they went there. They should not go to that house. That's the dungeon they escaped from. Let's go back to where they now live. So Darrel is like, son, I am so glad you went with me. Let's just go ahead and get a nice father-son hug in here. And yeah, just give a nice hug. Lucifer will be like, yeah, Dad, I'm glad you took me too. I know Mom devoted me to the dark arts, and I want to live a better life than that. So thanks for helping empower me to get the magic protection that I need. Darrel's like, you're welcome, son. And, you know, for me, it's a relief that I'm no longer a spellcaster because I can pursue my path of being a werewolf. So, you know, I just want to support you in being who you are. And I know you had a rough upbringing, but I'll always be your dad. And I just love you so much. And Lucifer's gonna have a deep conversation, and then he better go off to bed. So he's like, Dad, you know, thank you so much. I've learned a lot about life and death from living in a haunted house and having an evil witch as a mom, but you know, I get a lot of my wisdom from you too, Dad. So I'm sorry for all that happened to our family, but we'll be okay. We'll be strong. And so Lucifer's like, I'm out. I gotta go to bed. But not on the bench. He was just trying to go to bed. And I just saw him say that Darrel was stinky. Okay, so Lucifer needs to go to bed here. I don't know why he's trying to sleep on a bench. It must be his mom's DNA. So we'll see what'll happen to Brandy on our next episode. Join us live on Twitch every Monday. You can help us make decisions about which potions Brandy will use. Definitely stop on by.